It's the cannabis, not Corona. It's the cannabis. It's the cannabis. See, my head is cut off. It's better. All right. Let's get this show on the road. Dang, and I just put my lip gloss on too.
Oh, now you have their hair?
All right. Let's go. Hey, you guys. Welcome to another episode of Get Paid with Createve Nomad. Today is Taco Tuesday. No, actually, it's Anticipate Tuesday. And I was anticipating getting some tacos, but I didn't. Hello. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, share, like, comment. Let's spread this message, build this chain, get it as thick as we can get it, okay? So today we are talking about anticipate for Tuesday. Now my little header, as you guys know I like to do sometimes, expect and prepare for unexpected ups and downs. Now I'm specifically thinking about and talking about like in business, but I'd say in life in general. You know, a lot of this is just life. And like you guys have all probably heard the saying, expect the unexpected. Expect and prepare for unexpected ups and downs. For me, that is anticipation. That is how you anticipate what possibly could come. It's like if you've ever done a renovation or watched any renovation shows, you know they always put a contingency budget. And that is for, it's not to, you know, spend on the things that you want. This is a portion set aside within the budget that is for the unforeseens, for what may be behind this wall that we don't know, for anything unexpected that's not a part of the design or the renovation or whatever it is. So for me in business and in life, to anticipate in a healthy manner, in a productive manner, in a way that you won't be so stumped or set back by the changes in life that's going to happen, the changes in business that are going to happen, the ups and downs in business that are going to happen. So just expect and prepare. That's the addition instead of just, oh, expect the unexpected. Expect and prepare for unexpected ups and downs. So that's having your contingency budget. You know what I mean? You're ready for it. So forecasting customer expectations. Well, how the hell can I do that? This is something that I'm working on. And as a customer myself, this is what I lead with. I think about, okay, when I walk into a store, depending on the store, what are my expectations? So as a customer, right? So as a business owner, this is the mindset that I'm tapping into to be able to forecast customer expectations. So like, for example, let's use the gloss, right? That we were talking about from yesterday's episode with just that damn fast. Protection, all right? That we were talking about in there. The lip gloss. So let's use the gloss. Now, as a customer and seeing that the business owner, the creator, the maker of this product is also a woman, I would imagine, right? We're talking about anticipate and forecasting customer expectations, right? So I don't want to lose you guys. So with making this lip gloss, here's what I'm just gathering the mindset is, her mindset behind why the product is so amazing, right? Because as a customer yourself, what she would put out is what she would want as a customer and expect as a customer. So, okay, my customers would expect to have a gloss that is smooth, that's not going to get sticky, that's not going to leave white shit on your lips, that's not going to, right? These are expectations. My customer is expecting to get a good quantity for the price point that I want to put at, and for the quality of the product that I'm making, that I'm putting out, right? This is how I would imagine she's forecasting my expectations as a customer. And then, as you see, when it really works, especially when you keep in mind you yourself. Anything that we create, it still comes from maybe something that we would use or want to use or do, or whatever the case may be, right? Like even with my rolling trays, I'm a stoner. I buy these things. I buy paraphernalia. So when it comes to what I'm making, when it comes to even my clothing, my crochet designs, let's go with the crochet design. One of my biggest pet peeves as a woman and a customer who wears clothes is how most female garments, really, you need a second person to put it on. They put the fucking zippers that go way down and way up, and it's just like, okay. Or they make something where not every woman may be able to snap it or fasten it herself. So as a single woman who may live alone, may have some difficulties putting this top on, which I've been there several times. Or even if you're not single and don't live alone, what if when you're getting dressed, you're home alone at the time? And it's just so many inconveniences with female clothing that I feel when I make my clothing, my tops, and different things. I make sure that it's something that she can put on and it fits properly by herself. Anticipate customer expectations. I'm not the only woman that absolutely hates that I gotta partially zip something up and I get to the party and gotta ask one of my girlfriends, girl, can you zip me up? You know what I mean? Like, am I the only one that's done that? I can't be. I can't be, because I have several times, and it's just, I don't think they really thought about or think about the way women get dressed and the way we wear clothes. So forecasting customer expectations, I feel, is, if you're able to do it successfully, you're going to be a success. Right. I know I cannot be the only one. I can't be. So being able to forecast that customer expectation, and even accept further the customer experience, being able to, anticipate what their experience would be or have been, right? So then the way you develop your thing, your brand, whatever it is by what you want their experience to be. So this is what you put into your product or your service, if you feel like you've always gotten shitty customer service, and your business is not going to be like that when you get your storefront or whatever it may be, you have a specific guideline or a certain way to how your employees approach or address the customers, answer the phone, whatever, based on your experience as a customer being so shitty in that area. So you are creating an experience for the customer based on what you're predicting their expectations are. Does that make sense? I hope I'm not all over the place with that, because in my head and as it comes out my mouth, it makes sense to me. So I hope that makes sense. If not, type away, and I will break it down in a better way, or in a different way, rather, in a different way. And next, expect things to go wrong, man. That is a healthy anticipation. That is a healthy way to anticipate moving forward in your business or your household or whatever the case may be, right? expect things to go wrong. Because when you expect, not in a way of giving negative energy and sending off negative vibes and vibrating on a negative level. All right, thank you. It's just, we've all been there. And so, I hear this from a lot of people. It's just, nothing is going to go perfect and smooth. Y'all know from episode 1, which was 10, 11 weeks ago, from episode 1, I've been like, y'all don't be on that end of complaining about 2020, don't be on that side. Don't be on that side of the vibration. Don't be on that level of frequency. No. So when you expect life to happen, okay, because that's all it is. Things are going to go wrong. Things are not going to go as smoothly as you plan them. So that is why when you expect things to go wrong, it's easy for you to, navigate and maneuver and creatively problem solve to get out of that, or to reroute. You remember in the beginning, a reroute is not a failure. When you put in your maps, your GPS, you're going somewhere and it's a detour and Google didn't know about it, or it's not, in their database, and then she start rerouting, she's not taking you back home. She hasn't given up like, you can't get there, fuck it, let's go back home. No, she's finding a different way to get there. She's not changing the destination. It's not or he or she, whoever your voice is, but the GPS isn't changing the destination even. They're just finding another way to get you there. That's it. That's all. Reroute. That is when you're able to smoothly do that. That's because you expect things to go wrong. So, baby, this is dodgeball. That's it. And just keep it moving. When you can smoothly do that, especially as a business owner, as a small business owner, as an entrepreneur, a solopreneur, baby, that is so much less stress on you. Because here's how I break it down, how I think about it. You're not fucked up by, this happened, right? So you're fucked up by the thing that happened because you didn't even plan or prepare. Well, you can't plan, but you didn't even prepare for anything unexpected. You didn't expect that anything unexpected would happen. You just thought B would come after A, C would come after B, D would come after C, E would come after D. You just expected it to go like that. Didn't even think about, what if I need to reroute? Okay, just in case. All right, so then Corona hits. Everybody's all fucked up. What are we gonna do? Damn, and what have I been saying? Rona can't be the reason that we not achieve our goals that we had set for the end of 2020. It just cannot be a reason. That's not a good enough excuse. Not a good enough excuse at all. No, expect things to go wrong and then see how you can get yourself out of that, or use that, or leverage that. You know what I mean? Use all that bullshit as stepping stones to look and be able to see where your exit is, see where your next move is, see where your next route is. That's all it is. But it's not to knock you down so badly that you just don't get back up. It's to sharpen you. Does that make sense? Things happen, unexpected things go wrong. You have to reroute within your journey, because once you've gotten to a certain level, and this is at every level, right? So when you're on that level and you're coasting, because you just come from this level, so you're coasting, all right? You figured it out to this level. You smooth, business is going. You even if it ain't popping, right? Whatever it may be, but you're working it out. Well, you can't stay on this level, so some shit's gotta come so that you can figure that out and climb your way to the next level. You see what I mean? So it's positive. It's like key limes. It's like limes and grapefruits and lemons. They are by far better for the body than an orange or a tangerine because they're alkaline, because they're bitter, because they're sour. And that bitterness and that sourness is what makes them alkaline, right? And when it comes to that high level of alkaline on the pH scale, what do we know about that? Disease cannot live in an alkalinic state. Sickness cannot live in an alkalinic state. You know what I mean? All that disease and sickness lives in an acidic body below 7 on the pH scale. And where does that come from? The sweetness, the sugar, all of the things that don't bite and get you back here. You know that? No, that good, that oh, that was sweet. Give me more. Give you more what? Diabetes, give you more what? Sickness, give you more what? High cholesterol, high blood sugar. You see what I'm saying? You see where I'm going with it? So, things happening in life, the unexpected ups and downs, they are, like I've said before, our knife sharpener. So, go ahead, get cozy on up, expect things to go wrong, and then you know how to creatively problem solve to get out of it. You know how to maneuver around it. You know what I mean? A lot of people, when Corona hit, everybody's online. Everybody's on their phone around the world now. Let me start this. Let me start that. Let me start that. That's it. That is how you anticipate in the realm of growth. Because that's all we're focused on. Growth. That's it. That's all. Not anything else. Growth, encouragement, support, positivity, uplifting. That's it. That's all. Like, that is the focus. You know what I mean? Everyone fucking doing what they need to do, getting the support that they need to get, getting the encouragement, getting the ear to listen, whatever it may be. You know what I mean? If you just want to, Queen Candace, we brainstorm. She'll contact me or message me. Just let me run this by you. I'm thinking we all need that. Because when we're working towards a big goal and big goals, and we're constantly making more goals for ourselves, we need that chain. We need them chain links. We need to have someone that we can just, let me run this by you. What do you think about this? How does this sound to you? Can you overlook this for me? I mean, that, as you guys know, is my purpose for this series and the P&A chain, the progress and accountability chain. We're working towards success. We're working towards building wealth, not just making money. Anybody can make money. Anybody can, buy and sell or give a service, or anybody can just exchange dollar bills. Building wealth is what the goal is with the Get Paid series. Not just exchanging a couple of dollars here and there. Like I told you guys, I want my companies and what I'm building to be around for a minimum of 100 years. So this shit is just as much for me, like I say all the time, as it is for you guys and whoever watches it in the future. So that is my wish and my prayer and my hope out to the universe for you guys, that you succeed in all your endeavors, that you crush all your fucking goals, that you achieve and accomplish everything that you set out to accomplish, that you do not give up on yourself no matter what. Don't ever give up. That should never, ever be an option. Never be an option. Okay, so we just gonna keep going, figure it out, you know what I mean? Expect things to go wrong, and we'll get through it. And the next thing I have is to have an exit strategy. Have an exit plan. That is anticipating what you're going to do once you get your business to a certain level, or once you get your investment to a certain level. Have an exit strategy, have an exit plan. If it's to, okay, I want to get my company to be worth this amount, right? So I bring in, let's say my exit strategy, which it isn't, but I just want to put a real example out there. Let's say my exit strategy for, one business venture is to sell the business once the business is making a profit of a solid $2 million a year. I want to sell the business. And along with that, right, we're talking about an exit strategy. To be able to forecast and predict future sales with at least a 30 to 60% growth annually, right? So this would mean I can negotiate top dollar. I can sell this company for of course, over 2 million, because we're forecasting, we're projecting what the annual sales would be. We're projecting what the company is worth. You know what I'm talking about. It's right on the tip of my tongue. The valuation. Thank you. We are projecting the valuation of the company. So that would be a solid exit strategy. You know what I mean? So then I know what I'm working toward and what is my goal after that, right? So what with this particular business, once I get to that point, I'm at my exit strategy. And that's not to say that you will follow through with that example. It's not to say that you would, right? What if it gets to that point and you're like, well, shit, I can't let go of it now. You know what I mean? And then you continue on. But at least to have an exit strategy, to have an exit plan in mind, it's keeping you sharp. It's keeping you focused on the future and how to get there, right? The how to is what a lot of people miss. Okay, well, how are you going to get to where you're making $1,000 a week? What are you going to do to get there? You can't just say, I want to make $1,000 a week. Okay, that's a absolutely great goal, achievable as hell. What are you going to do? How do you want to make $1,000 a week? Okay, I want to do this, and that. Okay, now, how are you going to implement this, and that? So just breaking everything all the way down. Have an exit plan. Don't get caught on a sinking ship. Don't get caught up in something that has lost its appeal or is failing. I remember back in my youthful days, I may have been 19, 20, no, maybe 20, 21, young as hell. And I worked at this was in Minneapolis, downtown Minneapolis. I worked for at a Jamaican restaurant, and the owner used to be Philadelphia 76er. I don't know. He was a professional NBA player. And he and his wife opened a Jamaican restaurant downtown Minneapolis. Caribbean Splash was the name of it. Bomb food. Food was bomb. And like her brother, his wife was Jamaican. I think he was Jamaican. Anyway, don't start me the line. But anyway, the business could have been great. The owners had no fucking clue how to run business, like nothing. So it went down fast. And I remember my girlfriend and I talking, she's my longtime friend, even still now. But her and I was talking, and we anticipated that they would be closing soon. Now, there was no buzz around that they were going to close. There was nothing like that. Of course, he was hoping, his business would stay. But just watching how he ran the business and how they ran the business and how they interacted with everyone, with one another, and how they interacted with the customers. I know my thing was, let me get the fuck up out of here before it go down, because I'm not going down with it. I quit, resigned, that may sound better. I left, and I think it was within, I'm going to say, because I don't remember for sure, but within the next 6 months, they were closed. Completely closed, name gone, something altogether different. And I was like, damn. And to see it, I was like, damn. When I was in the area one day and I saw that they were closed, because that's how I found out that they were closed. I ended up seeing them closed, and I was like, damn. I was hoping they would have made it, but I expected them to be closing. The shit was going down. And so anticipation, had they implemented some of this, anticipating the customer's expectations, because they had shitty service. They had no customer service skills at all. It was really like you're going to their home and, just somebody in the kitchen cooking with a bad attitude and just bring out the food and feel like because you're in their house, it's whatever. And if you want a better service, you can go to a restaurant. That was kind of how although it was a restaurant, right? That was the energy. So they didn't anticipate customer expectations. They didn't set any expectations for the customer's experience at all. Like, what did you think? What did you think? I don't know. They didn't expect anything to go wrong. They thought everything would be smooth sailing. I say that with confidence because the owner would be fucking discombobulated when shit went wrong. You know what I mean? When shit in the kitchen would go wrong, he'd be fucked up. Like, what to do now? Me and my girl Maisa is like, okay, well, we could just do this. You know what I mean? We was just two cucumbers about the shit, just cool as hell. And he was just all over the place. And then his wife was extra, and then her brother in the kitchen cussing everybody out in patois, and whoo, child. It was a whole mess. Do you hear me? They could have used some of this, but that's why we here. That's why we have it now, because we're not going to have them issues with our business, with our brand, right? We're going to, and as you see, like by my raving, even when I got it over Nika's lip gloss, the quality of it, the way it feels, I can tell already that she definitely anticipated. She anticipates in her business. I can just tell. You can tell the business owners that are thoughtful, right? You can tell the business owners that are, and I feel, in my opinion anyway, that really lead with their own customer experience as a customer. You know what I mean? When I worked at in Arizona at what was it? The cell phone company. Anyway, when I worked there, Consumer Cellular. When I worked at Consumer Cellular, during the training and the way everything, I knew for a fact that the two guys that own Consumer Cellular were pissed off customers and pissed off employees at all of their jobs, because that is an excellent fucking company to work for. It feels like it's run by employees, right? The owners are that focused on the employee experience and the customer experience that, to me, it just feels like they were so fucking fed up of horrible employers, horrible work situations, horrible work environments, that they felt like they can do it better. And they did it in this arena of, the cellular industry, and they absolutely achieved it. Consumer Cellular is an amazing company to work for. I'll give you an example. They have full company paid benefits. You didn't hear me. Is my mic on? Full company paid benefits. Not low grade benefits either. They have the best vacation benefit plan I've ever seen in my life. I'm talking about sick pay. I mean, sick time. PTO, separate from your sick time. You can just fucking call in just to call in if you don't feel like coming to work that day. Now, all of these you accrue and it has so many hours, right? And then you get your fucking holiday pay. To get commission, that you don't have to be a shark in the fucking water looking for blood. All you have to do is just be compassionate, humane, listen, and give the customer what they want. Most of them are old ass people anyway. So I was like, are you serious? Within the first 9 months, you are capable of getting up to a $2 raise within the first 9 months. It's possible, very achievably possible, to get a $2 raise within the first 9 months. These are all things that I feel like employers, when they were employees, just felt like they could do better because they anticipated the customer experience. Right? They know what an employee needs and wants to be a productive employee, to stay and keep and have longevity at their company. They anticipated all of this. And again, they set an example, they set expectations for the employee and the customer's experience when dealing with and working with their company. These are all things that when you really do anticipate and use anticipation within your company and how to model your company and your business, can really work in your favor, can really work to aid you and boost your business exponentially. Like, I mean, beyond what you could even imagine, just the first one, anticipating the customer expectation and setting expectation for their experience. I think that's great. Now, this, again, like I said when I first started this episode, to expect things to go wrong and prepare for unexpected ups and downs, and having an exit strategy, none of this means to transmit negative, low vibrating energy. No. We don't do that. We do not do that. We vibrate on a higher level, right? We transmit high vibration energies. So this just means that we are front loading. We're front loading the what's the word I want to say? The what's the word I'm looking for? Like when you I can't even the word completely escapes me right now. But anyway, when you are expecting these things, I feel like you're front loading the problems, or not problems, but I think you understand what I'm trying to say, because I can't get the words out. But it's better to be prepared and not need to be than to need to be prepared and not be. That's a really simple way of putting it. So this is really what I mean by anticipating and expecting and preparing for unexpected ups and downs. It'll save you a lot of stress, a lot of headache, a lot of frustration, and just being discombobulated with what the fuck do I do now? I wasn't ready. I didn't, So we don't want any of that. We just want to be cool, be cool about the shit that comes, so that we can keep our heads together and creatively think of a way out of it. So when you anticipate, it helps you to creatively problem solve. It helps you to come up with your strategy and come up with your game plan for how you're going to get out of it or what you're going to do to maneuver around it. So that is today's Tuesday episode of Anticipation on the Get Paid with Creative Nomad show. You guys, if you have any or just want to get more clarity or discuss any of these episodes in further detail, you can always email me. You can always contact me on WhatsApp. I mean, we can, go back and forth and brainstorm on these and just elaborate more on these even after the episode airs, because building a business is not, especially when you're a solopreneur, it's not, it's not easy to do. Thank you so much, Nika. I appreciate it. I hope it's helpful in any kind of way. And again, if anyone wants to be a part of the progress and accountability chain, the email is in the description, and that is to share your progress and things that you're proud of that you've accomplished in the week before or the 2 weeks prior, and also to if you need help with accountability partners. So just to put a brief description or a brief idea of what your weekly goals are or what you want to accomplish in the week coming, that's something that you can submit for the P&A chain. So, and right now it's going well. I do have a chain link that would be Candace, and I love it. Like, I really love it. When we're on WhatsApp working shit out, to me, it's like, it's exactly what I created this for. So if we can, be each other's crutches, that's what we're gonna do, because we have fucking shit to do, shit to accomplish. And at the end of the day, we want to just be able to sit back, watch this bag just grow and grow and grow, help as many people as I can, you know what I mean? Homeless women, transitional women, not on drugs. I've never been on drugs, but I've been homeless. I've transitioned. I've been divorced and had to transition, and there's not anything out there for sober, healthy women who just is having a rough time, because it's not fucking easy for a single woman, especially once you get over 30 and you find yourself still single, and then over 40. And so, these are things that I want to do and that I have to do. It's not even a want, it's a will. So the universe will make a way, and I'm going to make sure I keep putting in maximum effort in the action to get the shit done. Exactly, So that is it. And now that I have a tablet, what do you mean? Oh, somebody probably unplugged I'm thinking my phone is charging this whole damn time. Co-living, don't you just love it? Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here, you guys. I will probably put a post, but I'm thinking maybe either tomorrow or probably Saturday, I'm going to do the first stoner session. Yes, Candace, we getting it together. I would really like it to be Wednesday, just because I remember back in the day, Wednesday was ladies' night. So I would love to have our Wednesday stoner session, but it might be a Saturday stoner session. That might be good. S to the S. So anyway, you guys have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful evening. I appreciate you for tuning in. Again, share, subscribe, like, tell all your friends about it, family, business partners. Okay. I kind of like the S to the S, so probably do a Saturday stoner session, and I'm super excited. I got a tablet, so we're gonna work that out. Candace, I will be keeping you updated via WhatsApp. Nika, if you want to get in on I don't even know if you smoke, girl, but if you want to get in on it, email me, and then I can get you my WhatsApp or just my telephone number, and we could do it like that. So I will see you guys on the next episode, and I don't say this all the time. I've been saying it recently, but tomorrow's episode I'm excited about. And the word is intrepid. If you guys want to look that word up, feel free. But tomorrow's episode is intrepid. I will see you guys then. Be good to yourself, be good to one another. I love you guys. Stay black, stay proud, stay black. Peace.